Teaching was a challenge in the pandemic, even more so if you're battling stage 4 cancer. That did not hold this middle school teacher back.
Instead, he continued to teach from his hospital bed. Tonight, our Joe Bruno explains that passion and drive will now be recognized in front of millions.
Once I was going in, I would bring more of a setup. I would bring my mic. I would bring my, my webcams of better quality. I had 2 screens going, 5 hours of actual teaching, and then plus all like the, extra and tutoring. I had, 20-something kids on the screen at once.
Everything Will Losell does is for his students. From making their day with filters.
I started doing like filters, so I have different hats or masks or glasses, and so the kids have a favorite character, so I'll be there, whatever their favorite character is.
To pre-recording lectures for his kids who need extra help.
And you have to figure out who do you have to push, to motivate them, and who is just stretched too thin. So you got to give them more options, or okay, listen, if you can't do it here during class, like when is a good time? Some of them are like, can't do during the day, it's crazy, it's hectic, it's loud.
He has the passion of a teacher with 1,000 years under their belt, but is only in his 2nd year of teaching at Albemarle Road Middle School. Right as he started to hit his stride in his first, the world started to change.
Pandemic starts, school closes down on Monday, March 16th, there's no more school, and then next Sunday, I went to the ER.
And so did his life.
And then immediately sent me down to the cancer ward.
A sore throat and a bump turned out to be stage 4 non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Yet even as he stared down something as life-changing as cancer, his focus wasn't on the changes for his life.
It takes a long time to build trust with students, and I felt like I had that trust. That was one thing I felt that I was doing well, is that we were forming a bond and they trusted me, and I felt like it would be abandoning them if I was to stop teaching for any reason.
So he kept teaching, using his tablet, phone, and laptop to instruct right out of the hospital.
I didn't think anything of it.
His doctors didn't think he would be able to keep teaching while undergoing chemo. That was the only thing they got wrong. After several months of treatment, he had his final round the day before this new school year started, and he's now cancer-free.
It helped me, I think, get through a lot of the chemo, kind of gave me a purpose, something to think about other than having cancer. I went into the hospital with just my tablet and my phone.
On Sunday, he'll share his story with millions. During the Oscars, he will be featured in this Verizon commercial talking about his journey.
I've had a lot of experiences in my life, so it takes a lot to leave me kind of awestruck. I was awestruck.
Awestruck is a good word to describe how it feels to meet someone like him, whose passion is radiant and courage is contagious.
I kept thinking that when I was sick last year, thinking that if the chemo doesn't work and it's my time, I'm very proud that I became a teacher.
Well, he's been teaching virtually all year, but he has an appointment on May the 12th, and he's hoping to get the green light from his doctor so he can spend the last few weeks of this school year teaching his students in person. You can watch the commercial featuring Will during the Oscars on Sunday, airing right here on Channel 9.